There's something about gas stations at night that feels wrong. Maybe it's the flickering lights, the cold hum of neon, or the emptiness that hangs in the air. Whatever it is, these places seem to attract more than just tired drivers. What you're about to hear are 3 true gas station horror stories that prove the most ordinary places can be hiding the most unthinkable danger. So turn down the lights, make sure your doors are locked, and whatever you do, don't stop for gas after midnight. Story by Riley. I was 19 when it happened. I had just started working night shifts at a 24-hour gas station off a highway in Arizona. It was remote, barely lit, and surrounded by nothing but desert. The perfect spot for something awful to happen. It was around 2:45 a.m. on a Thursday when a rusted-out truck pulled up to pump 4. I noticed it because it had no license plate. A man got out, tall, dirty overalls, long greasy hair. He didn't make eye contact. He walked into the store, went straight to the fridges, then just stood there. For minutes. No movement, no noise, just facing the glass doors of the drinks cooler like he was watching something inside. I cleared my throat to let him know I was there. He didn't flinch. Then slowly, he turned and walked toward the counter. Still silent. When he got close, I realized something was off about his face. He was wearing what looked like a stretched-out plastic mask. Not one you buy at a store. It looked like it had been melted on. He reached into his coat. My heart dropped. I thought I was about to be shot or stabbed or worse. But he pulled out a photograph, a Polaroid. He placed it on the counter without a word. It was a picture of me, taken from outside the store. I was locking up the front door a few nights before. The timestamp matched. He turned around and walked out. Didn't buy anything. Didn't say anything. I called the cops, but of course the truck was long gone. They never found him. But every once in a while someone dumps a Polaroid in the overnight drop box. All of them are pictures of me, taken from just outside the glass. Story by Maya. It was my first solo road trip. I was driving through Louisiana and stopped at a small gas station right before the bayou. It was around 3:15 a.m., and the place was weirdly quiet. No cashier behind the counter, but the lights were on. I was about to head back to my car when I noticed something strange on the security monitor behind the register. It was cycling through the outside cameras, and one of them showed a man standing right next to my car. But when I turned to look out the window, he wasn't there. I stared at the screen again. The man was still on camera, staring directly into the lens. I stepped outside slowly, looked around. My car was empty. Nothing. Then, just as I opened my driver's side door, I heard the faintest sound. Something like a breath right behind me. I turned, heart racing, but no one was there. I jumped in, locked the doors, and drove off. About 10 minutes later, my low fuel light blinked on. I reached for my phone to search the next nearest gas station. And that's when I saw the photo notification. A new airdrop image from an unknown device. It was a photo of me, standing in the gas station doorway, and behind me was that same man I saw on the screen, inches away. Story by Chris. This story happened when I worked night shift security for a gas station and rest stop combo off I-70. My job was to monitor the lot and do hourly rounds. One night, everything was normal until 4:06 a.m. That's when I saw a silver sedan pull in and park near Pump 1. Nobody got out. After 5 minutes, I walked over and tapped on the window. No response. The windows were fogged up. I radioed in and circled the car again. That's when I noticed something disturbing. The interior was filled with hundreds of crumpled receipts, all from this station. I tapped again. Then I heard it. A soft, muffled laugh. I froze. The driver, an older man with completely white eyes, suddenly slammed his hands on the glass and screamed, "You're next!" I stumbled back, pulling my flashlight. But just like that, the car was empty. No driver, no receipts, nothing. It vanished from every security camera angle. We double-checked the logs. That sedan had pulled in, the exact same time, same position, every night for the past 3 weeks. Only thing is, that parking spot, it used to be where a fatal crash happened back in 2006. A man who worked at the gas station died when a car exploded during refueling. His name? Chris, same as mine.